everyone. Today we're using Solvent GPT to trade the US 500, as well as we're going to be adding on gold today because there's going to be some economic news. Um, we can, okay, so we're still waiting to go live. Okay, here we go. Live on all platforms, and there's this new image recognition feature that we've added to Solvent GPT, which we'll be making the most use of today. So US 500, why is it like this? Yeah. Yeah. You know the prompt, right? To ask for the economic news? Yeah, you can do that. There we go.
Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
Now we have live data. You know what's currently being published on the news to the latest second. So you can just simply ask this prompt, and it'll give you exactly that in a very concise form, as you can see here. Market performance. Okay. So it's just, you know, getting us up to speed as to what happened last week. And then here we have the more up-to-date information. Upcoming event this week includes releases such as the Home Builder Confidence Index, housing starts, and building permits. So all of these things these look more like factors that will affect the interest rates. But what else do we have here? CPI, 0.5% increase, slightly above expectations, so positive outlook on the market. You know, and hand in hand, that should also drive the price of gold. But we'll see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So my colleague here has just said that we should analyze gold for the day, which is exactly what we'll do. I think it's a short, yeah. You can see here, MACD converged already. RSI overbought. If it comes back up, goes back down, you know, that looks like pretty strong confirmation. I reckon, you know, if it hits that 2920 region, I think that's a, you know, that's where we should enter a short. Yeah. Okay, let's go to trading view and pull up the chart here as well. And we were in a 1 day time frame, yeah. Okay, so what you can do is take a screenshot of any chart of your interest, copy it, put it into the GPT, and then enter your prompt. So this is a chart of gold in a daily time frame. Where should I enter and exit? Actually, let's be more concise. Concisely give me where. Yeah. entry level around 2880. It's quite high up here. Oh, it's quite low here. Okay, first target 295. So it's just to go long here. Um, what do you think?
I think we should, let's take a look at this from a 4-hour time frame and just see, or maybe even, yeah, let's do 4 hours. Yeah, I think a day might have been a little bit too long. But as we saw from the daily chart, you know, exponential growth has been growing upwards for maybe the past 2 months, just exponentially growing upwards and upwards. What we're doing now, we're having a look and we're taking a look from a 4-hour time frame. So a little bit more information for each sort of day that we can take a look at. Now we're asking, this is a chart of gold in a 4-hour time frame. Tell me concisely where I should enter and exit. So yeah, ideally what we are looking for is a short. We want short gold. As you can see, that was a big sort of leg upwards. And it's just been growing and growing, climbing higher and higher. Continuation of the upwards. So the GPT thinks it's going to be bullish. Now what we need to do is, could you ask, is there any news that will affect the price of gold today? Oh, sorry mate. But yeah, gold has been growing exponentially over the past couple of months. Now, this is something we can definitely take advantage of using the GPT. We can find out all the relevant news that will affect the price. We can find the perfect strategy to actually short the commodity. So, forecast update, we have central bank demand. Goldman Sachs has released its year-end 2025 gold price forecast, and it will be around 3,100 per ounce. Central bank has revised its demand. Geopolitical and economic uncertainty. Gold continues to benefit from geopolitical and economic uncertainties. Okay.
Yeah, as I was saying, you know, just conversing here with my colleague, that there is a big transfer of gold from the Bank of England back to New York because people are uncertain whether Trump will put tariffs on gold, which they don't want to have to face, so they're trying to get it back early. And yeah, I think that could have a pretty significant effect on the price of gold as well. Transporting it as well, all those costs, and they're actually struggling to get it out the bank. So yeah. What do we see here? What's this that we're seeing there? It's that volume. Yeah. Let's change this back to gold. We're 1 minute away from pre-market open, and that's when the news comes out as well, right? Okay. Okay. So it's hit 130. And what are we saying here? Nothing yet. Let's ask the GPT, shall we? There's a chart. Gold. Um, should I enter and zip on a shortened? Let's use the right words. Two 2916, 2920. We can enter a quick trade here. Yeah. We'll enter here, exit out here. We're gonna buy. Yeah, this uptrend here. Says the GPT says for a tight take profit 2920 enter 2916. No, not just yet. Not sure. Okay. Let's ask it again. Yeah. Let's give it a second. Okay, enter at 2915. Tight take profit 219. We've lowered it by $1. Um, let's ask it for a confidence rating. 6 out of 10. Okay. We'll wait. I think it's better to wait. Alright, we'll ask it, is it better to wait? And what should I be looking out for while I wait? Volume increase. MACD crossover. Monitor if price holds above support. Might be a better idea to wait, it says. Look for reversal patterns like hammers or engulfing candles. Okay. let's have a look at the US 500. Yeah, why are the candles like this? Very strange. All right. Okay, based on this chart, let's see what it says. Supporting bullish momentum from the MACD. Consider taking a long position around 6135, where we're at now, and a tight take profit at 6138 near recent highs. Stop loss at 6132. Okay. Quickly ask it for confidence rating.
Yeah, so US 500, what we've done, we've just asked for potential entry strategy into the US 500. It's recommended we take a long, our take profit around the 138 level and our stop loss around 132. Now I definitely see this playing out within the next couple of minutes. In fact, we may go ahead and take a trade in a very short sort of time frame. Now what we're also looking at is gold. Looks like it's moving up quite high. Go into a 10 minute or 15. I definitely think there's time to short. Over a longer time frame, absolutely. Maybe not on a sort of minute time frame. We'll see what happens. Looks like price is rallying upwards. It could hit a level where it just collapses. But what we will do, US 500. Yeah, we'll monitor the chart. We'll keep an eye on what happens. Now, in the meantime, we'll remember the strategies it's given us. But in the meantime, what we'll do, we'll just cover some undervalued stocks. So this is a fantastic question. If you are an options trader or a stock trader, if you need things to trade with a lot of potential for quite large gains, we can ask a question along the lines of, give me buy. So I've just asked for a list of undervalued trades, or sorry, I should have said stocks, to buy today for maximum return on investment. So this is a fantastic way to find new trades that we can take every single day. Now, most of these stocks will be undervalued to quite a significant degree, whether they have a low price to earnings, a low price to sales, maybe they're moving below their 50-day moving average. You know, there's a huge amount of criteria that the software will search for to find an undervalued stock and allow us to place a trade on it. So we have number one, Udemy. It has shown strong earnings performance, which could indicate potential for future growth. Let's take a look at that. So that was Udemy. Do you want to? So we're currently on the 1 minute. If we switch to a 4-hour chart, wow. So quite volatile. Jumped up a huge amount very, very recently. Friday that was. A huge amount. But compared to its previous valuation, you know, this is definitely undervalued. Maybe not the 1 month. Where are we? So yeah, quite undervalued still, ignoring this huge jump upwards. Yeah, a lot of potential here. Now, let's take a look at some of the other recommendations we were given. So we were given Opportune Financial, experienced significant growth and has raised its earnings outlook, making it a stock to watch. So let's take a look at this one. ORPT. Wow. Again, a very similar stock in terms of the pattern it's taken. So very undervalued compared to previous sort of valuation. As we can see, around the 15th of November, it was at its peak of $27.9. That's a significant amount. It's currently sitting around $7.57. So a very undervalued trade that potentially we could look into and take over a sort of short period to increase some capital. Now, what else do we have? We have People's Bancorp and Emerging Display Technologies. Very interesting. So we can ask this question every single day, the undervalued question. Most of my clients ask it maybe twice a week, and they'll find the best trades to take throughout the week, throughout the next couple of weeks, to really grow their account and maximize the returns they're able to make. Now, just quickly, we will go back to the US 500 and gold. Fantastic. As we can see with US 500 currently, a lot of movement. If we swap into the 4 hour, it's climbing high, but it's not, I don't think it'll be able to continue on forever, which is why we want to take a short. This wasn't even gold, this was the US 500. $2. Now, what we can do, let's start a new chat. We'll ask for some financial news. Give me any news related to the price. Then what we will also do, we'll ask the GPT its opinion on the chart, see where it predicts the price to move to, and any potential trades we can take. So again, Goldman Sachs forecast, we have the central bank demand, market uncertainty. Okay, fantastic. Exchange trading funds. Gold extends gains as Trump tariffs fuel safe haven flows. Okay, let's open up the US 500. See if we can take any trades. Maybe put something in before the market opens. nothing much. So what we'll do, we can go over investments. I'll pass the microphone to my colleague Justin, and we can go over potential investments you can make using this software and how you can sort of cross-reference any existing investments and really find the perfect portfolio for each of your investments. So I'll just pass you over.
Right, so we're not seeing much activity in the market at the moment. That's fine. That means we can demonstrate, swiftly move on to other features of the GPT. Actually, the undervalued trades question here that Luke asked was good. Udemy has strong earnings performance, which could indicate potential for future growth. Well, we can ask it. We can delve deeper into this company. So, tell me exactly why Udemy is undervalued, and an analysis on their financial health. We can ask it another question after this, but let's see what information we can get out of that. Simultaneously, we'll keep an eye out. Let's hit that 2920. Interesting. Okay, so what do we have here? Financial performance, revenue growth. Udemy reported 8% revenue growth in 2024, reaching 786 million. However, not matched by a corresponding increase in instructor payouts, and they were reduced due to revenue sharing model. Udemy managed to increase profit by 17% to 491 million, largely due to reduced. Okay, that's pretty much the same thing, just in profits, and then they have a new sharing model, revenue sharing model, reducing. Okay, fine, and projected with a 15% increase in 2026. The impact of instructors, this change has resulted in 13.7 million cut in their earnings. So, cutting back on costs and putting it back into growth. That's what we, that's a sign of healthy financials. Udemy projects only 1% growth in 2025. Market competition. Online learning market is highly competitive. Okay, so financial health implication, reduction. All right, fine. Pretty much the same thing. For investors invested in education, technology sector, companies like Coursera or Chegg might be worth considering. Let's see. What makes Udemy stand out from Coursera and Chegg? So, in general, it seems like the revenue sharing scheme is what's helping them cut costs and increase their profit margins. That's not enough. Let's see what sort of growth they have going on, what sort of advantage they have over their competitors as well. That's what I like to look at. Course variety and flexibility. Vast array of courses, ease of use, top universities and institutions, and their flexibility as well. Okay, so their certificate's not formally recognized, but let's see. They're known for extensive course offerings and flexibility, offers high quality courses with recognized certifications. Now, this is not one that I'd want to continue having a look at, so we can cross that out. I mean, but you can just see here, within less than 10 minutes we've researched into a company we had no idea about previously. Um, the GPT has given us an analysis, complete financial analysis, performance analysis, how they fare to competition. Um, all of these factors, help you determine on whether you want to place your hard-earned capital into this company for potential growth. So Udemy, we'll move on from that one. Um, People's Bancorp. This is one with strong dividend yield. Emerging display technologies known for stable dividend payouts. Offer value due to its current market position. Um, okay, none of these. We'll ask it another question. Let's see what answer we can get out from a different prompt. So give me. Let's look into insider buys. Yeah, give me all of the insider buys as of this week. See, a gold, sort of floating around this price range here. Let's see. Okay. I think I should ask that again. But just trades this time. As of all insider trades as of the 10th of February. Let's see what we get out of this. Okay. Okay. Specific mention for Floco Holdings. On the state, 6 insiders, including the president, the CEO, and the CFO, bought shares of Floco Holdings. However, search results do not provide detailed information. Provide specific number of shares and at what price each of these trades were made at. Okay, it does say, how many insiders. So 8 insiders purchased this stock in January. Following Smithfield Foods and their IPO, 10 insiders bought more shares. Floco Holdings. Okay, this one's pretty interesting because this company just went IPO. And the fact that 10 of their insiders have now just bought more shares, this is a company that are looking a little bit more long term, not just for an exit strategy in the short term. So looks like it's this one. And it was just as of the end of January that they went public. It shot immediately down to around $19, and now we're back at its opening valuation. So $21. And
recorded on two separate
January
channels,
following its
each one giving
IPOs.
special emphasis to
10
certain
insiders
sections
have
of
bought
the
recently.
offer,
So,
as heard from those positions.
um,
Now, when played back simultaneously on two
give
separate
me a
systems, the
fair
sounds are
valuation
blended together to achieve
of
a new dimension in sound
Smithfield
impossible to obtain in a
Foods.
monaural recording.
And that is SFD. All right, so once we've determined which stock we want to buy, and we'll use this one as an example. Um, so why are they undervalued? Financial metrics, market capitalization, and enterprise value. 8.3 billion, an enterprise value of 10.39 billion. Company is planning an IPO that could raise its valuation of nearly 11 billion. Okay. Which is what we've seen here. Revenue and profitability. In the last 12 months, they reported 14.19 billion, net income of 650 million. Okay, that's a lot. I mean, EV slash EBITDA ratio 9.36, which is a pretty good ratio, and current ratio, debt to equity of 0.4. So they're, that is very stable. They're not holding a lot of debt. Well, at least it can be backed by the equity that they have. So, what are they planning? Okay, this is good. IPO plans. Smithfield is planning to list on the Nasdaq, aiming to raise 939 million. As the largest U.S. pork producer with a 23% market share, which is very significant, very, very significant. Smithfield benefits from growing demand for protein-rich foods. Consumer trends favoring health and energy to support its growth. Now, health, sustainability, energy, all of these factors are hot topics in the market at the moment. A lot of private equity and venture capital firms are currently looking at these factors to try and turn around, the obesity crisis in America. And the fact that they have 23% of the market share and focusing on these consumer trends, it's looking very positive for them, as well as they've got geopolitical risks right now. What is that? US-China relations and potential trade tensions. Okay. I do believe this is one that, after we've seen all of Trump's legislation, and once all of that has settled, this is one to have a really close look at. And then we'll just ask a follow-up question here of, I have a portfolio with 10,000. Give me 5 stocks to diversify this portfolio with SFD. Now, if you were to research stocks, do your own research into how to diversify, and then find which sectors would complement SFD, do your calculations of correlation. That would take you probably half a day to do. And this is given it to us here within 10 minutes of research, but actually, the answer itself within 10 seconds. So, NVIDIA, within the technology sector, these are negatively correlated, tech sector and the food sector. So that would be a good one. Johnson & Johnson are in the healthcare sector. They provide stable presence as they already have a strong foothold in this sector, and then Visa as well, financial services. So you can see these are all, um, well, as far as financial and technology go, these are negatively correlated in comparison to the food sector, energy, consumer goods. Um, so this is a very solid portfolio that we have here, and then we'll um, ask it, give me an investment strategy for purchasing shares in SFD, as well as how I should allocate my capital. Now this is, this is more on the boring side of investment, doing your research, and some might say, I personally find this entertaining, but we'll, this has a lot of potential to yield a lot of profits for you. So, um, give me an exact investment strategy and how I should allocate my capital in this portfolio with all 6 of these stocks. Should go back to gold quickly. Not much, hey? Yeah, just a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, the momentum is slowing, you're right. I think we can catch it here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at the strategy it's given us here. Um, General investment strategy, diversification with all those stocks that it gave, risk tolerance, investment goals, income or combination. Here we go. Okay, hypothetical portfolio allocation. So Apple, Johnson & Johnson, Coca-Cola. Okay. So there you go. There's a comprehensive strategy when purchasing shares in SFD and how to allocate your capital. But we'll move back to scalping gold and the US 500. As we can see here, I mean, we're less than half an hour away from market open. Download an image here of gold. And would you like to take it from here? Yeah.
Yeah, so we're currently looking for a setup for a trade on gold. Now, the image we have just attached, yeah, fantastic. Okay, so we're going to ask, this is the chart of gold. This is the chart for gold. Analyze this and tell me whether to go long or short. So we'll see what the GPT says. As we can see, it's been in quite a significant uptrend for the past sort of, when was this, 10:40? So for a couple of hours, it's been in quite a significant uptrend. And we'll see what comes of this move. I do believe. So it's recommended we go long around the current price. Consider taking profits at 2,922 or 2,925. And then our stop loss, we want to set that at around 2,915. So very plausible. Of course, this is a very short-term trade. It's a 1-minute trade that's recommended us. And yeah, seems like a a sensible entry. We'll wait for the chart to develop a little bit longer before we take anything. But what we're going to ask now, we're going to take a look at the US 500 to see how that's performing today. And then once we've done that, what we can do, we can go into some crypto and how we use the GPT for cryptocurrency. Yeah, a lot of sort of activity with the US 500. Could be anything, honestly. We'll wait until market opens, of course. Maybe this we could even go short on, honestly. Huh? Yeah, I don't know. Just blocks. It's very simplistic. Mm, very weird. Yeah, I yeah, really weird. So here's where it gets quite weird. And yeah, I mean there's a sensible amount of volume. Big red candle there. Look, we'll wait for these trades to develop. What we can do in the meantime, we can analyze some cryptocurrency. Sure. Yeah, sure. So before we do that, we're going to look at the dollar to yen and see what we can potentially catch from this. So yeah, there was quite a lot of activity on Friday with the yen. It's the other side of that, I think. Oh, no, no, no. It was the 14th. There we are, yeah. So yeah, a lot of activity with the dollar to yen lately. Um, just look and see if there's a potential trade we can take here. Yeah, let's take a trade. We'll do dollar to yen and just see what we think. Mm. Mm. This, yeah. Yeah, I think let's just wait until market opens. We're not seeing very many entries at the current. Um, what's gold doing? Yeah, 1,150 last week. That was off the trade last week. But yeah, we will analyze this trade. We'll keep having a look. US 500, there may be an entry. Gold, there may be an entry. We'll just keep checking and seeing what we can do. Now, what we'll do while we're waiting for market to open, we'll take a look at some cryptocurrency questions we can ask, what type of responses we can get from them, and you know, what you can expect to receive when you ask a crypto question on this software. So, Justin, if you could type, give me a list of altcoins with high potential for growth over the next 3 months. Sure, let's do it. Fantastic. So a list of, I believe that's 10 or 11 crypto coins that we've just been given. 11. Fantastic. So quite a lot of big altcoins here. These are all within the top 30. Number one that we've been given is Avalanche. So known for its layer one blockchain capabilities, Avalanche is recognized for its scalability and efficiency improvements, making it a strong contender in the DeFi space. I'll tell you what, let's start with the first one. Let's take a look at Avalanche, what they do on their sort of website, or we can ask, yeah, give me some information on Avalanche, maybe even potentially entry and exit points that we could take. Fantastic. So some other ones that we'll take a look at very quickly while this is generating. Tonguecoin, so that's the Telegram. The Telegram is made by the same company. I think it's Telegram Open Network. We have Hyperliquid emerging as a strong layer one blockchain. It's gaining traction in the decentralized finance sector. Some more we have Sonic, which was previously called, I think it was Phantom, focused on fast transactions and scalability. Sonic is an attractive option for investors seeking agile blockchain solutions. Fantastic. So a bit of a drop there with the US 500. Oh, that's gold. Okay. Fantastic. So what does Avalanche do? So Avalanche is a layer one blockchain network designed to provide high-speed, low-cost transactions, which make it suitable for decentralized finance, gaming, and enterprise applications. So fantastic! It's a very fast network on the blockchain. It's fantastic, high speed, low cost, exactly what people want and need at the moment. So what we have, Avalanche's ability to execute transaction at scale with low fees positions it as a strong contender in not just decentralized finance, but also the crypto gaming sort of sector. It's being adopted by quite a few enterprises, specifically across Asia. It's compliant with regulations, and it has quite a few strategic alliances, such as Pepe Coin, and it's aiming for expansion into new sectors like sports, NFTs, which both will contribute to its long-term potential. Fantastic. And then it's given us a recommendation of an investment that we could potentially trade. So over a daily sort of time frame, it's recommended we buy. We have a few conditions that we can take for our entry level and exit points, and then the rationale. So we need to enter at oversold conditions with a potential for a bullish reversal, supported by increasing adoption and partnerships. Fantastic. So exactly what we need in terms of entry and exit points of that trade. What we have here, we're just looking at gold. That is quite a significant leg downwards on the 1 minute chart. Maybe we should think about taking a trade here. So let's ask the GPT. We won't waste any time. Go straight to gold. Oh, should we change? Yeah. Fantastic. Let's take a screenshot. Ask the GPT. So fantastic. So yeah, it can continue to dropping right now. Our thesis is that it can drop a pretty significant way down. Consider entering around 2,915. So let's see, it's recommending we go long. We will wait for a minute for the chart to stabilize, and then we'll take this trade. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening here. So very, very interesting sort of what's happening with the chart here. Now it's very possible it could climb and sort of reclaim this liquidity that has been swept now, which I actually believe it may be doing now. Although in the long term, maybe we could put a short in. Honestly, if we step back, take a step back, this may be the beginning of a downtrend. This looks like a sort of sweep. This could very definitely be the beginning of a downtrend. I mean, what do you think? We, mm, sure. Run to the 1 hour. We will see. Now, back to our cryptocurrency questions. We'll go through a couple others. So Hyperliquid, this is one we've been talking about recently. Emerging as a strong layer 1 blockchain, Hyperliquid is gaining traction in the decentralized finance sector. So if you could type, I'm not sure, tell me what Hyperliquid does, something along the lines of that. I remember, yeah, I remember. So it is essentially a decentralized exchange. It operates on a layer 1 blockchain, which makes it incredibly fast. It has quite advanced smart contracts. Essentially, it's a decentralized exchange that you can buy and sell any type of crypto on. Yeah. Is that when it launched? It launched on the 2nd of December. Yeah, yeah. So so it's essentially a decentralized exchange with quite a heavy focus on security. It's employing quite robust protocols to ensure that the funds are safe within this exchange, and it's quite a transparent network. So what we're asking now is hyperfluid, undervalued for this year. Hyperfluid. What is hyperfluid? Is hyperfluid the same thing? No. It's alright, I'll know what we're talking about.
I don't know why I keep saying hyper.
Fantastic.
I mean, it picked on it.
Yeah, so the software understood that we called it the wrong name. It's given us the answer we were looking for.
It's got idiot detection.
Yeah, as my colleague said, it's got idiot detection. But what we're looking at here, market sentiment and valuation. So the overall sentiment around Hyperliquid is extremely bullish, increased trading activity and positive market reactions to the recent developments. User engagement, the increase in active addresses and transaction values indicates strong user engagement, which will support its valuation. Fantastic. So a lot to look at in terms of Hyperliquid. Now, this software is easily able to find and detect any sort of upcoming coins, any sort of upcoming investments that we could take, which over a long or a short amount of time will turn into quite promising return on investments. What we're going to ask now is for the website of Avalanche. We're just going to take a look at Avalanche. Fantastic. So currently valued at 24.21. It's the 13th biggest crypto coin in the world. Let's take a look into, if we scroll up, what the other selection. Let's take a look at HBAR. So HBAR is known for its real-world sort of use cases. Hedera. So quite versatile coin in terms of decentralized finance. Tell me what Hedera HBAR. Cool. So yeah, we'll take a look at this. Fantastic. So HBAR is a decentralized public network. So fantastic. In terms of what it's used for, it's mainly used for payments. So fast and low-cost transactions make Hedera suitable for micropayments and cross-border payments. Supply chain-wise, it's transparent and traceable. It's ideal for supply chain solutions. Identity. Secure and verifiable identity sort of features can be built on Hedera, which makes it a sort of go-to for anything relating to security, again, cross-border transactions. So it's a fantastic sort of currency, and especially not just a currency, but a blockchain to build any sort of anything that requires real-world identity. So a lot of things it's been implemented into. It's open source, which is fantastic. Amazing. I think they're even part of Karate Combat. Fantastic. And the final one was decentralized finance and NFTs. The platform supports decentralized finance applications and non-fungible token creation. Fantastic. That's currently at around 20 cents. What pre-sale crypto projects have the most potential to yield the highest returns in the next 6 months? Fantastic. So gold, climbing. Yeah. Just taking a look at the US 500. So market opens in 2 minutes. So quite a big drop down here. This is very recent. Wow, US 500 is dropping. We'll see what happens when market opens, whether it will reverse or it will jump back up. Recommend we take a short, current level 124, bearish momentum. Now, how will this affect gold? Interesting. The S&P 500 is continuing to drop. We'll look at the price of gold. So very interesting. We'll see what we can pick out from here. Now, I think it would be safe to. We're going to ask for: is there a potential reversal inbound? So the trend is currently bearish, high volume confirming the move. Immediate signs. I mean, we identified it when it was at 6124. Yeah, that's when we first saw it. Yeah. So we're asking, this is a chart of gold. Should I act or wait? Where should I enter and where should I exit? Wow, reversal. And if we look at gold as well, I think it was showing signs of reversal. Yeah. Wow. Should we? Now that looks like a promising opportunity. What do you think? I think we should ask the GPT and then potentially we'll think about taking this trade. Fantastic. So it's looking like the US 500 is gearing up for a reversal. Whether this happens or not, we will ask the GPT and see what it thinks. Sharp downward movement followed by a slight recovery. It's recommended we short at about 122. Sure. Just as we decide to go for it, drops by another dollar. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go for a short. Fantastic. So we're currently in a position. We've just gone for a sell. Now we want our stop loss at, I believe it was 16126. So yeah, we'll see how this plays out. What we can do while we are taking this trade, we can ask another question with the GPT, any sort of information we need to find out. Perhaps we could go into investments again. Now, if you have a ticker you're currently looking at, you're interested in, maybe you want to do some research on it, but you haven't had time, drop it in the chat and we'll definitely be able to cover it. Alternatively, if this software is something you believe you could use well, you could implement well into your trading, or maybe it's something that you're interested in but you don't know too much about how you would use it, down below in the description of whatever streaming platform you're on, there should be in the description a link to a demonstration. So essentially what this will set up is a meeting between either myself or one of my team members, just showing you exactly what this software is. Now we're going to ask for recommendations on a gold trade. We're going to say this is gold. Should I act or wait?
Sometimes it's the little things that make us feel close to family.
Like the smell of food. Never quite as good as mom's.
Fantastic. So I'm just going to pass this over to my colleague and he'll walk you through what we're doing with this gold trade and our US 500 trade at the same time.
Just keeping an eye on each of these here. This is a very strong uptrend that is just screaming for a reversal. Wait for a pullback before entering around 2920. So it pulls back to the support level, exit at 2925, back at the recent highs. Another stop loss here. Okay. And this is the trade we just placed here for a short. Now, just gonna wait it out here and see what happens. Let's ask it again one more time about the US 500. Still says short. Still says short. Alright. We'll stay in it. Yeah, so we're gonna continue here for our last 10 minutes. But I mean, in the meantime, Let me just show you guys, because we're leveraging upwards of 92,000 US dollars here, um, which is allowing us to make profits like 1,150 like we did last week. And one way you can do that yourself is use our trading platform. So we have a proprietary trading firm where you can leverage 5, 10, 25, 50, $100,000 on the basis that you pass a challenge. There's only one step that you have to pass, and that's making 10% in profit. As soon as you've done that, once you've done that, you have a live account, and you can then start making profits up to 90% split. So, if you go to the Solvent.Life main website here, you can find out more information. You can easily sign up. Signing up is very quick. And yeah, there you go. We've got Solvent Industries coming out as well, and autonomous portfolio mirroring coming out later this year. But these two main products are the ones coming out in the first half of 2025, and yeah, just something to look forward to. We'll get back into the trading here, and okay, so it looks like it's consolidating a little bit around that area, just before it breaks downwards. And we've set our take profit down here, so that'll be a very short trade that we're in for. And in the meantime, let's just have a look at a heat map. So these are one of the pre-engineered prompts that we have. This top performing Dow 30 stocks for this week suggest buy and sell levels based off of the market conditions and provide a heat map. So this is just one that you can easily input before you start your trading day to get an overview of the market, get you started, just a little bit of general information. Let's have a look here at the US 500. Doing okay. Let's have a look at gold. Gold. Trade. It's alright. We're near the break-even region. Let's see what happens here. But here we go. So, here are some recommendations for Intel. Intel daily recommendation: buy, entry level 55, exit targets 60 and 65. So we can have a quick look at Intel. Okay, so am I on the right one? So now we're at $90 in profit. This trade's going very well. Obviously, if you're leveraging this account, within half an hour, with a 100K account, you'd already make 90 US dollars. So let's see here. Gold moving up quite significantly. Not quite what we expected, right? Start of the hour, we were expecting for this to just tank after hitting 2920 or around this region here, but look, it's far surpassed that area. So And despite, you know, our general sentiment as to where this the price was going to go, the GBT actually told us to go long, right? Um, when we were around here, it did tell us to go long, so probably should have listened. Yeah, here we go. So look, I mean, within 20 minutes, yeah, the GPT's predicted that there. Um, there you go. There's a look into the image recognition and the predictability feature of the GPT. Yeah, there's a little bit of a pullback here, but I do, yeah, we're gonna see it go down from here. A few crossovers with the MACD. Let's see over here what the VSLRT is doing. Yeah, downtrend with no signs of slowing down. So we'll just stay in that trade. We'll end the stream in a couple of minutes here. Okay. We'll look at options for the next week. Give me the best options trades to take with size entry exit. There we go. We're very close to our take profit here, and we will be 450 US dollars in profit when it does. There we go. 540 for the day. Not too bad, hey? If we look at our reports, very nice. So we're currently at 93,000 in aggregate equity, and you know, our goal at the moment is to reach 100k. We did a total, I think we started at 90k last week, or 87. I think, yeah, 87 from the very start of this account. Our goal is 100k, so it should only take us about 2 more weeks maybe. Look at that. Well, not reacting the same way, but yeah, nice. There we go, another successful trade from the GPT. But on that note, on that successful note, we're going to wrap things up here. Thank you very much for everyone tuning in. So yeah, Carlo said big W. Indeed, that is a big W. 540 US dollars for the day. Thank you for the support, Carlo. And yeah, we're going to wrap things up. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody, and we'll see you in the next stream.